Hi guys, today I'm coming to you to show you how to do a paper TN. I mixed water with glue, half and half of each, and then I sprayed it all and made sure that the paper was super wet. And once the paper is super wet, then I would wad it up into a ball and squeeze the water out. And I did this about 3 times, and in between the spraying I used my heat gun, but then I realized that it wasn't working because every time I stretched it open, first of all, I wouldn't dry completely in between the sprays, and then every time that I did do it and I pulled it open, then I would because I wouldn't let it dry completely, then it would make holes in my paper. And so I decided to just let it dry completely, and then I would smooth it out carefully, and then I would do it again. I did this process about 3 times, and then I Mod Podged it and I let it dry completely. Once it was dry completely, I'm trying to smooth the paper out a little bit because it wasn't smooth. So here you see me ironing it out, and as you can see, it's sticking to my material because of the Mod Podge or because of the spray that I used. I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter, you can peel it right off. And I wanted to cut it to be 6 by 10, and so here I am using it. And my paper trimmer, the bar doesn't lift, so I have to kind of work it in there so that it works. And then as you can see, the ends of the paper was super wrinkly, so I decided to cut it and make it smooth. So here I am trimming it on the edges, and then I use this heat bond to add a piece of material to it. So here I am cutting the heat bond, and as you can see, I decided to I'm gonna add this white piece of material on top of it, and this is for the inside only. The outside is gonna stay as like the paper bag, so it could look sort of like faux leather. And so here I am prepping it to iron on the thing, and I realized that my iron isn't plugged in, so I have to plug it in and do it. And so here I am ironing it out, and make sure that it's completely adhered to the paper. And then I'm gonna peel the paper off, and as you can see, the glue stays on the paper, and so that's what's gonna stick to the white material. Make sure that it's really nice and stuck on there. And here I am cutting the excess material off. And that I felt that would make it a little bit stronger because like I said, it was made out of paper bag. And here I am making sure that nothing is hanging out of it. And then I decided to add a pocket. The black part that you see is a pocket, but I glued it on with the material glue. And then I decided to also do a clear pocket on top of this white pocket. So here I am. I sewed it in the middle. It was one of those picture pockets as well, or photograph pockets, and they're 4 by 6. And so here I am attaching it, and I'm making sure that I fold all the ends before I sew it. And I use brown thread so that it wouldn't show in the back. So you can see. Then I wanted to add pray in the front because I'm going to use this journal for Bible studying. And nothing was gluing it. I had to eventually hot glue it, and then I added some gold stickles around it. And then of course I had to wait for that to dry. And then here I am putting the holes for the string. And I used that wire to make sort of like a needle so that I could poke the elastic through. So here I am doing that. And this is what I used to poke the holes with. And there I am tying the knot. And then I'm going to do the one in the spine for the closure. And I just eyeball it. I don't measure anything. I'm terrible about that. And then I just roll it back up and put it in the little package. This is the Portals of Prayers that I got at church. They give them to us free. And I really love it because it has prayers in the back for all kinds of occasions. And then this is a dashboard that I made as well with those photo folders. And then I want to get a Hobonichi, so I decided to try this out and made my own just to see how it would work out. If I like it, I am going to get one. And here I am adding little goodies all around it. I'm going to show you how I put it together, or how it looks after it's done, and then that way you guys can see how it looks once it's completely done. I'm adding charms on the spine, and I'm gonna add some goodies inside, like I said, and I'll show you what it completely looks like. But for now, I'm adding my pens, my highlighters, because I use highlighters to highlight portions of the Bible. And I'm adding some, as you can see, some stuff in there. Here's, I'm putting those little circle stickers in the pockets. And then you guys remember those tabs that I made. So here it is, completely done. Okay guys, so this is the completed book. And like I said, this is Pray. I really don't like the way this came out. I think I should have added a different stickles around it instead of gold, because now it looks kind of weird. But it's already done and there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm going to show you. It has a feather in the front, pink. And then on the spine, it has an infinity symbol, a heart, and a cross. And I'm going to try to make this really fast because I know the video is going to be really long. So in the front of this clear pocket, the top one, I put a calendar, which is for 2017. And behind it is some tabs, some Martha Stewart tabs. In this pocket, I have the dots that I use. Then behind this pocket, it's just sewn on this side and this side. I have some stamps, errands, appointments, free time, school, sports, and I got these on the dollar bin at Michael's. And then I have the little flags or pins. And then I don't know if you guys remember that I made this. So that's back here in case I need to mark something in here. Behind it, in the other back pocket, I have some alphas in gold. I have these little note things. They're so cute. These little envelopes, they seal, that you can close them. And then I have these travel stickers, and I just use them like kids or little things like that. It's not that I'm traveling, but just little random stickers that I use. I also have don't forget, yes, money, important, free day, and an arrow. And then these I got at the dollar store, and they're just little flowers in case I want to stamp some stuff. And all of this fits back here in the pocket. Then I made this dashboard with those 4x6 picture pockets, and I put pretty paper inside, gold. The theme for this one was gold and pink, so that's why I used all gold and pink stuff. And then this is, like I said, my Portals of Prayer from church, and this is from June from April to June. And like I said, in the morning when I wake up, there is a morning prayer and then an evening prayer, and then there's in case you want to do a Bible study with the family, it tells you how to follow it. And then for every day in the month, there's a Bible study. Like for example, on April 27th, I'm supposed to read Exodus chapter 4, 10 through 17, and then Psalm 34, 1 through 14. And then it gives me a little bit of overview of what I read. And this one says, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, and my rock and my redeemer. And that's in Psalm 19:14. And then it gives you like basically the like a little Bible study. And then down here it says, Lord, be my mouth today. Amen. So it gives you a little prayer every day at the bottom of the thing. And then in the back it has a prayer from every day in the morning and in the evening. And then it also has like prayers for the church, for Mother's Day, for members of the armed forces, for Father's Day, by the sick, for the sick, for someone who's dying at the time of death, and so on, for birthdays, baptisms. This is the back of that dashboard. And this is a little paper clip that I got at the 99-cent store. And then my highlighter. And this is the back of the dashboard. Here's another dashboard. And I also added this little paper. And then this is a picture of my son when he was born 11 years ago. He just had a birthday in March. And then I've been wanting to get a Hobonichi, but they're kind of pricey, so I'm trying it out. So I made my own. This is April, and I just stamped a bunch of flowers and wrote April 2017. This is a clip that I got from Recollections at Michael's, and this is the tab that I made. And this is a little paper clip with a ball that I made also. And as you can see, I just put the date, the day of the week, and the month. And that's kind of the format for the Hobonichi, so I'm going to see how that works out. And in this one, I was able to fit 2 months. So this is May. Also the same thing, I put flowers and stamps, and then I did the whole month again. And we'll see how that works out. And then this is the back of that dashboard, and the back of that one. I didn't put a dashboard on this book because this one matches the colors that I'm using, so I didn't put a dashboard. And this is a paper clip. It's not a paper clip, it's more like a hairpin from Michael's. And since it's pink and gold, I decided to keep it on here. And this is just a blank book because I'm just starting out with this thing. I'm going to start in April, and this is the thing, one of the tabs that I made. And this is a little Easter paper clip that I made a long time ago, actually, from stickers at the 99-cent store. And I'm sure they still have them. It was either the 99-cent store or the Dollar Tree. And then this is a notepad that I bought at the dollar bin at Target. And I just put it back here. And then behind the tab, the thing, I have some cards and some sticky, like, this is kind of like washi tape, because as you know, I mentioned these before to you guys. These come up. And I got those at Amazon, and some circle stickers. And yeah, that's all I have. Stuck it back here. And this I put in there in case I need to write some notes and stuff. And then this back here is just the stickers that says Monday through Friday. I wish they had the weekend, but they don't. And so, yeah, that's it. This is the whole book. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys like it. And if you guys need to see anything in detail, let me know. I will be more than happy to put it. And the reason why I did this feather is because of the verse from Psalm 91, verse 4. It says, He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. So that's why I put this feather, and it's really pretty. I got this at Michael's, and it came with another feather, but it was kind of purplish. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see anything in detail, let me know, and I will be more than happy to do it. I will tell you though, this took me forever because, like I said, you have to wait for things to dry and then do it again and wait for things to dry. And then this, because of the, I don't know if it's because of the Mod Podge, it's hard to stick stuff in here on top of this. So yeah, I'll let you guys know how the wear and tear goes for this, and then maybe I'll do an update in June for it, because like I said, this is for 2 months right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys liked the video. Bye bye. God bless.